Hello guys, it's Zed and today I want to talk about a fun Killing Floor 2 mod I and many others like to play called Zed Turnal Reborn. Are you somebody who's played Killing Floor 2 to death, got every achievement, played all the maps back to back, and are bored of the game? Well, as we all know, on the PC version of Killing Floor 2, there's a workshop you can use to download mods, custom maps. It's basically the thing that keeps Killing Floor 2 alive right now. And obviously on the workshop there's like 1,000 mods and custom maps. But hidden beneath all of those custom maps and stuff, there is a mod called Zed Turnal Reborn, which is completely free and easy to download, just like basically everything in the workshop. And just to clarify, I'm not sponsored or encouraged to make this video by the developers of Zed Turnal. I'm just doing this review as like a fan review because I do quite like Zed Turnal, so I thought by doing this review I'd let more people know about it. So of course I'm not sponsored by them or anything. But anyway, what is Zed Turnal? It basically flips the Killing Floor 2 formula on its head, creating a new and challenging experience. It's one of those mods where Dosh is basically like everything. So you know how in Killing Floor 2 you buy all your weapons, you get all your upgrades, you basically have like a lot of Dosh left over and you don't know what to do with it? Well, basically in Zed Turnal your Dosh is everything. No matter what wave you're on, you still need to upgrade weapons, you still need to upgrade perks. And if you don't upgrade stuff quick enough or use the wrong tool for the job, you will die quickly. And it's one of those mods where you have to be careful like what you upgrade and like what you go for. Basically, in Zed Turnal, you start off with a random starting weapon. It's random every time you start the game. You could either get the HX25, the Winchester, the Crovel. You also get very limited weapons choice from the trader. There's like 2 weapons in each perk, and the more you level up the perk, the more weapons you will get. However, with perks it works very differently. Instead of leveling up perks level 25, you instead prestige perks by paying for it with Dosh, which basically unlocks new skills and bonuses for that perk, such as faster reloading, more armor, more damage, which basically it also affects other guns as well. So say for example you've got commander weapons, you upgrade Firebug. It basically works with Firebug, which means you can basically upgrade all of the perks and get equal amount of benefits from it. And not to mention each perk skill is randomized, so sometimes you might get Rack 'em Up, sometimes you might get Destroyer of Worlds, sometimes you might get Tactical Reload. It's very random each time, and perk skills are actually bought separately from the prestige. So when you prestige your perk, it unlocks some skills which you have to pay separately for, and again they're each randomized but they also work together. And also the player can also get skills for them, such as reduced fall damage, night vision, more health, more armor, which does definitely help into the later rounds. Basically how Zed Turnal works is it's basically endless mode but a bit harder. So you know how in regular Killing Floor 2 you've got endless mode where you can go up to like as many rounds as you want? It's a good way to level up perks. Basically Zed Turnal, it flips endless mode on its head, basically making it a lot more harder, a lot challenging. And just like endless mode, Zeds get harder every time. They introduce purple Zeds in certain rounds, which basically they're like buffed versions of the original counterparts, making them tougher and harder to kill. You've got new attacks as well, such as the purple flesh pound can actually ground slam you and do a lot of damage.
Bloody hell, do you see that? He had like some ground attack. Jesus.
And with Zed Turnal, the regular weapon upgrade has actually been removed. So as you know, in regular Killing Floor 2, you upgrade weapons in the trader. However, this has been removed. So instead, the upgrading system for weapons has basically been split into like 5 sections, meaning it does cost a lot more to upgrade the weapon, but it does become really powerful once you fully upgrade it. For example, with shotguns you have damage, magazine, reload, penetration and tight choke upgrades, basically splitting like the support's perk skill in like different upgrades. And speaking of endless mode, you get randomized events, just like the regular endless mode, which can help or make things harder for the player. Zeds will have new abilities for that round, and you can even get some new abilities like Super Soldier, which basically makes you shoot and run faster. So some modifiers can benefit you in Zed Turnal, or it can make the game a lot more harder. And also every 5 rounds the Zeds will be buffed, making them more difficult and challenging into the higher rounds. For example, Gorefasts could end up being enraged, Clots can be enraged, which is basically the purple versions. If you do end up seeing purple Zeds in Zed Turnal, that means they are buffed. Oh, and if you thought that was difficult, bosses can also spawn in the game, but not in their own round. No, they spawn with all of the other Zeds as well. So not only do you have a massive group of Zeds to fight, but you've also got the bosses as well.
This sounds like a bunch of abomination spawns. Oh no, we got the Patriarch! Oh no! Oh no, why is the Patriarch here? No!
So if you end up getting the Patriarch or the Matriarch, you better find some cover. But luckily not many Zeds actually spawn in. There's probably like about 30. So it's not completely difficult, but it can still be challenging if you don't know what you're doing. Another thing I like about this mod as well is that custom maps are actually supported. A good custom map which I like to play is Spiral Slaughter, which was recommended to me by Rage Quitters UK, shout out to them. And with Zed Turnal, I would also recommend flat open maps like Candyland with plenty of cover but wide enough space to train Zeds. Because when bosses spawn, you want some cover to get behind if it's like the Patriarch or the Matriarch, whereas you also want some open space where all the Zeds can run around and you can basically run away from them. Because if you end up getting stuck in a corner in Zed Turnal, you're basically good as dead. Basically, Zed Turnal is like the regular endless mode you get in the game, except the difficulty is massively increased, and the leveling up system is completely different to the normal game, meaning with the wrong skills and upgrades you can die easily without the right gear. If you can even make it past round 50 or 100, things just get harder from here. My highest round was actually round 29, meaning Zed Turnal isn't for the faint-hearted. Your skills and survival instinct will be put to the test, and one small mistake could end you very quickly. So, should you play Zed Turnal? Absolutely, I think you should. If you're somebody who finds hell on earth to be like a walk in the park, Zed Turnal will put your survival instincts and game knowledge to the test. If you're somebody who's bored of killing floor 2 and want a mod to pass the time, Zed Turnal is a really good one for that. Zed Turnal has its own progression system and leveling system added in the game. So of course if you're bored of killing floor 2's regular system, do go for Zed Turnal. But the real question is, how far can you survive? Download it today and find out. If you're brave enough, that is. And just to clarify again, I'm not sponsored by anybody or encouraged by anyone to make this video. This is just like a fan video because I like the mod so much. I basically want to encourage more people to play it. So I'm not actually sponsored by Zed Turnal or anybody. I just like the mod, so I thought I would speak about it in today's video. But if you did enjoy it, don't forget to like, subscribe, join Discord if you're new. I am planning on doing some more Zed Turnal content very soon, so do keep a lookout for that. But this is where I'm going to end the video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.